Have you ever pondered why we sometimes think, act, or feel a certain way about our partners, even when logic seems to suggest otherwise? Today, we'll delve into the realm of biases in relationships and how we can better understand them. First on our list is confirmation bias. This is the tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs or values. In relationships, it often manifests as focusing on aspects that affirm our perceptions of our partner, while disregarding those that contradict them. Next, we have the halo effect. This bias occurs when one positive trait of our partner influences our entire perception of them. We might overlook their flaws or mistakes because we're so taken with that one good quality. Then there's the self-serving bias. This is when we credit our successes to our own efforts and attribute our failures to external factors. In relationships, this might mean blaming our partner for things going wrong, while taking all the credit when things go right. Fourth, we have the fundamental attribution error. This bias leads us to believe that our partner's actions are a reflection of their character, rather than considering the circumstances that might have influenced their behavior. Following closely is the projection bias. This is when we assume that our partner shares the same thoughts, attitudes, and emotions as us. This can lead to misunderstandings if we don't take the time to truly understand our partner's perspective. Anchoring bias is next. This happens when we give too much importance to the first piece of information we receive. In relationships, this might mean making decisions based on a single comment or action from our partner. Then we encounter recency bias. This is when we place more importance on recent events and neglect the bigger picture. In relationships, we might focus on a recent argument or mistake, forgetting all the good times we've had with our partner. Attribution error is another common bias. This is similar to the fundamental attribution error, but it specifically involves attributing our partner's actions to their character rather than considering the circumstances. Selective perception is another bias that can affect relationships. This is when we filter out information that does not align with our preconceived notions. For instance, we might only hear what we want to hear during a conversation with our partner. Finally, we have in-group bias. This is the tendency to favor our own group, in this case our partner and the people close to us. This can create tension, especially in social situations where we might exclude others. And there we have it, 10 common biases that can affect our relationships. By being aware of these, we can strive to communicate better, understand each other more deeply, and ultimately build healthier, happier relationships. After all, love is about understanding, not just feeling.